Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another summon video in Destiny Child. We just got the latest Ragna break for Altered Davi. So we'll take a look right here. All new Ragna break, ready to go. I'm eager to dive into this and see what the story is all about. I've always been curious about these altered forms of the Mona, Lisa, Davi combination. And of course, alongside Altered Davi is going to be Lightbeam Mona. So we have a new version of Mona in the game. And as always, we're going to be going in for Mona because she's the best. Why wouldn't we go in for Mona? Her design is great, her alternate skin is great, everything's great. So this is the premium pickup summon, which of course means it's a 3% rate for a 5-star. If we get a 5-star, we get that animation, it is guaranteed to be Mona. So that is very exciting, at least for that initial copy. So let's get started. First multi. I think we are going to alternate between watching the actual animation of the multi and skipping the multi. If you skip the multi, it just skips directly to any 5-stars that you've gotten, so we'll know immediately if we've managed to pull Mona. And like I said, this premium pickup is just for the first copy, which of course means that if we want to get dupes of Mona, which we may, I do like Mona, so we may want to go in on a raid-up banner for her. There is her regular banner down below, so we might go into that. There is also a premium pickup for Bridal Hilder, another boost child, and another really a light attacker powerhouse for this Ragna and just in general. So Bridal Hilder I already have, but getting uncaps for her would be pretty great, and having a premium pickup return for such a character is pretty awesome too. So I may end up spending some crystals there, but we'll have to see. So this multi seems like it's going to be kind of a bust, unfortunately. Nothing really to write home about. Yeah, that is unfortunate. So that's one multi down. This next one, like I said, we're going to skip. We'll go through it, skip the animation, and then if we start to see that green flash, that means that we've gotten her. And we did not. Anything to write home about? Not a bare minimum. We got 2 4-stars here, but it's all going to be Onyx at the end of the day. So next multi in, that is fine. We'll watch this one play out. Yeah, so I am curious about the origin of the altered versions of the Succubi. I am, usually Destiny Child stories are pretty interesting, so kind of want to see how that shakes out. I've heard that this one is pretty dramatic, so expectations are high. I'm hoping for some exciting stuff to happen. Hoping to feel some things. We'll see. And I believe this makes the 4th. Yeah, this is the 4th version of Mona in the game. I don't think there are any other versions of Mona on the Korean or Japanese servers, from what I recall. So this might be all the Monas. Alright, that was a bare minimum. Wow, that was terrible. Terrible, terrible. Alright, 4th multi. And this is, we're going to skip this one, right? Yes. This is where it starts to get a little dicey. Again, 3% rate means that you should be getting a 5-star about every 30 to 40 pulls. This is not a bare min, but may as well have been. Nothing of value, just some Onyx. And then into the 5th multi. So maybe our luck is dried up a little bit in this game. We have gotten relatively lucky on recent banners, especially ever since they introduced the premium pickup summons, which are an amazing addition, as I've mentioned before. Now, one thing that I do lament is the fact that they're continuing to release these like censored skins in the game, including the new Mona skin is also censored. It is the censored version, which sucks. I hate it. I hate that. And in a recent interview, Shift Up, the developers, mentioned that the whole reason that they used this version of the game for global was because of Line Games, the publisher at the time, forced them to, and they really didn't want to, and they're kind of like stuck with it now. So they're looking into potential remedies in the future to somehow incorporate the uncensored skins, which is amazing, amazing stuff. I really hope they do that. I'm holding them to it because in that interview, they seem to mention that they were working on a solution, and I think that's really important. It's certainly important to me. I think I'd be much more willing to support the game. I'd be much more willing to support the game financially if they got rid of the censorship. So that would be cool. That would be cool. Ball's in your court, Shift Up. So we're gonna skip this multi. I'm gonna keep going. This is our 6th multi. Oh my god! Wow. Okay. All right. So the bad RNG is here. Bad RNG is here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'm gonna do one more multi, and then we're gonna sit through this one, watch it play out, and then I'm gonna take a quick break just to you know, I don't know, reset my mental state, just because so far, I mean, it's not terrible. You guys have seen terrible. If you've watched our Destiny Child videos on the channel, you've already seen terrible. There was Mona, so maybe with the original Mona, now we're going to be able to get Light Mona. Not this time around, unfortunately. Let's see. So originally I was thinking about I was going to go in for multiple copies of Mona, but at this point I don't even know. I mean, I do want to keep going until I get one copy. We have that 3% rate, and she is guaranteed at that 3% rate, so far that is not panning out to be very good. So we are, what, 6 multis in, and that is, we'll go lucky 7. We'll go one more, and we'll skip this one. I think that was 7. I hope I counted right. Yeah. So I'll skip this one, and then I'll just, like, pause for a sec. Oh my god, these pulls are not the best. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, well, so far not great, but you know, it could be a lot worse. We haven't actually spent that much, all things considered, so we're just gonna keep this train rolling a little bit and see if we can see if that reset mentally and in the program itself resets our luck. So we'll watch through this one. Again, we want to see the blue-green light to indicate a 4 to 5 star. And we want that Davi face to pop up, indicating a 5 star. Come on. Now I have to say the other Monas have come pretty willingly. You know, they usually play pretty nice. I remember I maxed Newbie Mona in the Hall of Reincarnation, like, instantly. It was amazing. It was an amazing thing. We have a video up on the House of Reincarnation. Alright, so that was a no-go. Time to skip this one. Okay, we'll skip it. Yeah, we'll skip now. Really? Okay, alright. Well, next multi. And we'll let this one play. So we are at like around 10 multis at this point, something like that. I think 100 pulls deep, in which case that's pretty bad, at least as far as, you know, our overall odds are concerned. At least by kind of the nature of the 3% manner. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally. Jeez, wow. Made me pay for it, but there is Lightbeam Mona. Wonderful. Lightbeam Mona, overcome your dark past, head towards a new light. Well, with you by my side, Mona, let's head towards that light. Finally, we got a copy. Now I have to make a decision as to whether or not I'm going to go in any further. Not on this banner. On this banner, as soon as you get the 5-star, it disappears, and then you have to go into the regular rate-up banner. The regular rate-up banner has only a 1% chance at Mona. So I was kind of hoping we could get, like, since we spent so much, that we would get multiple copies in this multi, but that is not panning out. Wow. Alright, so yeah, we had to do basically 100 multis, more or less, for this Mona, but that's worth it. It's fine. So now I have to decide whether or not we're going to go in for the Bridal Hilder, because honestly, getting an uncapped for Bridal Hilder isn't so bad at the 3% rate, when it's guaranteed to be her. Or I could continue to go in on the premium pickup summon. What should I do? I mean, our luck was so bad on the original premium pickup that maybe we could just give a couple of multis a shot. I don't know. I usually don't like to do that willy-nilly, but let's spend one multi on the premium pickup for Bridal Hilder. Let's just do that real quick. I think the video itself, we're just going to call it, you know, Lightbeam Mona pulls, but here's some bonus pulls, I guess. Let's see. If we could get her on this multi, that would be awesome. That would kind of make up for how horrible the Lightbeam Mona summons were. And I haven't summoned on a regular Destiny Child banner in a very long time, and there's good reason for that. Because I have notoriously had awful, awful times summoning on regular Destiny Child banners. Usually, they absolutely slay me, which is not what I want today. I really don't. So if I can avoid that, that would be awesome. Hoping not to, damn. These rates, though. Damn, these rates. Alright. One more shot. One more shot on Bridal Hilder. And then I think we might call it a... Oh, God, alright. Ugh, I might go back to that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Alright, so I'm just going to do a couple of multis on the premium pickup summon. It's not a great idea. She's only a 1% chance on this banner. Oh, Ultra Davi's on here too. Not like I need her. She's not rated up. It's only 1%, but I'm close to the mileage, so I don't know. Let's just make some bad decisions today. Start with this multi, and we'll watch it play out, and hope that we defy the odds. Because we certainly defied the odds on the other banner, just in the wrong direction. We defied the odds in a bad way. 100 pulls on a 3% banner. I mean, it happens, but... Never feels good when it happens, that's for sure. Alright. Ugh. No 5-star. Okay, got another chance. Come on, Davi. Oh, we got a double. So that should be some gold for us. Some coinage. Get some coinage back. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a triple for a second. I thought it was the same 4-star. We are getting a lot of 4-stars at least, which is, I guess, kind of nice. Yes! Please? Can we get her? Oh, no. It's Midas. I mean, it's an uncap for Midas, which is great. Midas is pretty good, but, you know, obviously, this is the reason why the original premium pickup summons, or the old school premium pickup summons, are so god-awful. It's because every time you see that Davi face, there's such a high chance of you not getting what you want. It's, it can be brutal. It can be very brutal. We're gonna skip this one. Oh my god. Oh, mileage. There we go. Awesome. That was what I was waiting for. So we got the mileage. Got that, that 5-star ticket up here. So we'll go ahead and grab that. So now that we have all 4 Monas, I'm actually tempted to put out a video that compiles all of their awakening scenarios as I narrate through them. I don't know if anybody's interested in watching that. Maybe I'm the only one that would ever be interested in watching that, but let me know if you guys are, and we may end up putting that out. But otherwise, we'll go through the Ragna break, and I wish you all the best of luck in your summons and in your grinds for the Ultra Davi. And here we have the Lady of the Hour, Lightbeam Mona. Now, we have leveled her a little bit here, as you can see, and we're in the process of going through and equipping her. We'll be going through her awakening as well, but just wanted to show her off a little bit. Obviously, she is great for this current Ragna that is up. Now, she is a light supporter, and we'll go over her skills just to see what makes her tick, what makes her so special for this Ragna. So, her tap attack is Dawning Sunlight's Hope. Deals damage, grants a barrier for 2 allies with the lowest HP for 10 seconds, and that barrier will absorb 980 damage from all enemy attacks before HP is affected. That's not bad, that's okay. Halo of Serenity is her slide. Deals damage, skill gauge charge amount plus a percentage for 3 light-type allies with the highest attack, prioritizing those units, and weak point skill final blow plus a percentage for 16 seconds. In raids, grants vampirism, recovers a certain percentage on attack to 3 allies with the lowest HP. This is definitely part of what makes her so great for this Ragna. She gives a plus skill charge amount, so similar to Chang'e, and in fact, if you're using her on your team with light allies, she really should be replacing Chang'e since both of their buffs don't overlap. So she adds the skill gauge charge amount and weak point skill final blow, so boosting that damage, and grants that vampirism, which is going to come in handy against Davi in particular to counteract the debuffs that you have. So being able to just restore your health while attacking is going to be pretty important there. Now her Infinite Light of Salvation deals damage to 3 random enemies, grants a barrier, which absorbs 2500 damage from all enemies before HP is affected, to 5 allies, and drive gauge plus 120 based on number of light allies in your team, up to 5 for 20 seconds. So obviously synergizing with a mostly light-based team against a dark Ragna. This is not only going to be able to boost survivability, but also just boost the ability to chain drives more frequently throughout the course of that Ragna. And her leader buff is going to be skill gauge charge amount. If we've heard that enough throughout the course of her skills, that is clearly what she's geared towards. Skill gauge charge amount plus 12% for light allies. In raids, skill gauge charge amount plus 8% added. So a 20% boost to the skill gauge charge for all light type allies is very, very, very strong. So she should be in your team if you are using a light-based team. She should be the leader for that team against a Dark Ragna. That is, that's basically what her role is, and she's going to be boosting that survivability and increasing the speed by which you get your drives. We'll take a quick look at her art. I do like her art a lot. I wish, I don't have the Awakened version naturally, but the Awakened version has very subtle differences. She just kind of has a belt flap thing, as well as I think there's a slight design on her skirt, so nothing really significant, nothing earth-shattering. We see, usually with Awakening versions of the skins, you get a more, I guess, distinct difference, but really it's pretty subtle this time around. But all the same, I like her design here. It's a Mona, and Mona's always lovely. This being presumably a different version of Mona, she looks a lot more serious than the typical teasing Mona that we've seen. I haven't gone through the Ragna story yet, so I'm not entirely sure what her deal is, but I'm assuming it's a completely different Mona, or a different, like, version of Mona, different timeline Mona, whatever that might be. So she does feel a little bit more serious on that basis. But her outfit's really great. But despite her serious nature, she looks just as beautiful as ever. That green top is very form-fitting. It basically looks like body paint, more or less. You get kind of a cute, she does like a cute little ear flap, you can see in her idle animation. One of her ears just twitches a little bit, which is super adorable. And I love the sheerness of her outfit as well. The sleeves and the skirt are white and transparent, so you can see kind of tantalizing glimpses of her skin underneath. The dress features a nice wide cut on the side there, which gives us an ample view of her shapely legs and hip right there. And of course she has very long flowing tresses of white hair that drapes all the way down to basically her ankles. So it's a really, really beautiful skin. Like I said, she has an alternate skin, I think it's called Ray of Light Mona or something like that. I'm pretty sure you can get it as a reward from the Ragna. We'll probably be able to get it from the costume shop as well in the future. And of course, I'm pretty sure you can buy it. I haven't checked the shop. But I think I went ahead and put that up on the side earlier when I was talking about it. It is beautiful. Unfortunately, it is censored on global currently, as I was saying before. But I do hope that whenever Shipped Up does have the ability to deploy their uncensored patch or remedy or whatever it might be, that it'll certainly also apply to that skin. So let me know in the comments below how you did on this banner, if you did summon for Lightbeam Mona, or if you summoned for Bridal Hilder, and what teams and what strategies you have for the upcoming Ragna. Wish you the best of luck not only on your pulls, but also on your grind on the upcoming event. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny Child content. We thank you all so much for watching and taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really, really do appreciate it. Here's wishing the best for you, your family, and your friends. Certainly hoping that you're all staying safe, healthy, and secure, and united out there. And until next time, let's keep on slacking.